Racing Point say a post-race strip-down of their cars has revealed that Lance Stroll had undiscovered damage to his front wing, resulting in his lack of pace. I'm Thomas Marr, be sure to like and subscribe for the very latest Formula 1 news. Having started from pole position, Lance Stroll ultimately wound up in P9 at the checkered flag in Sunday's Turkish Grand Prix. He'd been one of the star performers of the entire weekend. Snatching his maiden pole position on Saturday, the Canadian stormed into an early lead and appeared to be in complete control of the race during the opening half, enjoying a lead of over 10 seconds over teammate Sergio Perez after the first round of pit stops. When the drivers swapped their wets for intermediates, Stroll's lead was slowly whittled away by Perez as the conditions improved bit by bit. Stroll was told over team radio that the team were trying to get far enough into the race to attempt to swap to dry compound tyres, but this moment never came. With the Ferrari drivers, Alex Albon, Daniel Ricciardo and the two McLarens all pitting a second time for fresh inters, Racing Point pulled the trigger and brought Stroll in from the lead for another set on lap 36. Almost immediately it became evident that Stroll wasn't happy on the fresh inters as he complained about tyre graining over team radio. He started falling down the order and by the checkered flag had fallen down to P9.
That was so ridiculous. What the hell happened? Just no pace.
Perez stayed out on the tyres. He stayed out.
I know, but we were struggling so much more than him on that tyre.
Yeah, we need to go through it to understand.
He was very disappointed afterwards, and Stroll said he simply couldn't understand what happened. We need to go away and figure it out. I made a good start and I was able to build up a lead of over 10 seconds in the first stint, which gave us a real platform for the second stint to get a great result. Throughout the race, I was struggling with graining on the intermediate tyre. The team made the right call to pit when we did because the graining was extremely difficult and it didn't look like slick conditions would ever arrive. But we then had significant graining on my second set of inters and I couldn't push to make up places. In hindsight, maybe staying out would have allowed the tyre to clean up, but it's easy to say that now. The day after the race, Racing Point have since explained that they've discovered damage that was undiscovered during Sunday's race, and explains why Stroll suffered so badly in the second half. During the team's routine post-race car set-down, we discovered damage to the underside of Lance Stroll's front wing that was a significant contributor to the graining issues he experienced during his second and third stints on the intermediate tyres. Lance reported poor tyre performance, significant understeer and graining from lap 17 onwards in the race. Pitting for a fresh set of intermediates on lap 36 failed to resolve the problem, with the graining becoming even more severe. One of the strakes on the underside of the front wing had come loose and lodged itself in such a way that the blockage caused a significant loss of front downforce. The resultant loss of downforce contributed to increased levels of graining. Data during the race confirmed there was a significant loss of front downforce, but with no visible damage to the top side of the front wing. Combined with the low grip conditions, it was difficult to confirm whether the data was correct. It was only after the race, when the car returned to the garage, that the damage and blockage to the underside of the front wing was discovered. That's it from me for the moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter at Thomas Marr on F1.